This is Nathaniel Oxford with another tutorial. This is a video tutorial for the song Down by the Station for trombone. And on this one, in addition to doing the notes of the song, we are going to go over a new practice strategy, and we're going to address articulation and tonguing. And tonguing, if you've been playing for a little while, then maybe you're thinking, tonguing, well, isn't that the same thing as articulation? Tonguing is the technique that you use inside of your mouth to produce certain types of articulation. On the trombone, almost everything needs to be tongued. On other instruments, if you just blow air into it and like add fingers on the clarinet, that will change notes. But on the trombone, you'll end up with a slide between your notes if you don't tongue it. So if I go like hot cross buns, okay, I have to tongue each note. If I don't do it, it's going to sound like this. Right? And so we don't always want our singing to, or our playing to sound like that. If you sang the song, ha cross buns, right? It sounds like, I don't know, somebody might have had a little bit too much to drink at the football game or something like that. So we want to make clean note changes. Even if you play things connectedly, you're just going to tongue it lighter. And make it sound like that trumpet's putting the valve down, but you're doing it with your tongue. So tonguing on trombone gets to be really, develop a really wide range of tonguings that you use. For this song, for song number 18, we're just going to do a straightforward, separated two tongue on each note. So let's do with this one. Let's start it. And if you are really good at note reading, you're very proficient. Great. Like most of us probably aren't. But if you are, and you can look at a note and go, yeah, that's B flat. Yeah, that's B flat. Yeah, that's C. Yeah, that's D. While you're playing, wow, that's really good. If you're not there yet, I would suggest that you write in your note names. So this page is blank. It doesn't tell us anything. But I know if I go back a page, so if I go back one page, oh my gosh, I have dry fingers. There it goes. Okay, so if I go back to page 6, remember all the new information is in gold, including new note names. And before we knew any notes, the notes were new. So there's B flat, it's first position, and it is the second line of Good Burgers Don't Fall Apart. So the second line from the bottom, because we do lines and spaces like floors of a building. The bottom floor is first floor, second floor, third floor. So that second floor of the lines is the B line, Good Burgers, and with the flat sign in front of it, that makes it B flat, first position. And so we can come over to page 8 where Down by the Station is and see that that first note is that same thing. It doesn't matter, right, if it's an open note like that, if it's a closed note that's colored in, if it's black, if it's white, if it has a stick stuck on it like a lot of these over here, or if you go over to page 8 and you look like up here, for example, it's colored in and it has a stick on it. It's just where the bubble part of the note is, the note head. That tells you what pitch it is. So that's B, the second space, all cows eat grass. That's the second one, all cows, so that's a C, sixth position. And then the middle line is the third line out of 5. So from the bottom, Good Burgers Don't, that's a D. All right, so I would recommend you come over to page 8 and start writing in your note names. As the more you do that, the faster you get, the more proficient you get, just like there was a time when you were reading a book and you had to go, what letter is that? Oh yeah, that's the letter C. What letter is that? Oh yeah, that's the letter A. What letter is that? Is that a P? No, it's a T. So same thing in learning to read music. So I'm going to put a B flat. Notice this second one on here. Whoops, where is it? Up there. So the B flat, it's a B, but it doesn't have a flat sign in it, in front of it. Well, the flat sign, or sharp sign, or natural sign carries through the measures. So measures are separated by that vertical line called a bar line, because another name for a measure is a bar. And from that flat sign all the way up to that bar line, all B's are going to be flat. And then it resets. And then I have to put another flat sign right there. And it's B flats all the way up to the bar line, and then it resets, and then they have to put another flat sign. There's a way that later on that we'll use a key signature to tell us that all B's in the whole song are flat. But for now, B flat, C, D, D, C, B flat. And usually after you do this a little bit, you get those first three notes down pretty quick. Okay, so I've written them in. And you can go do the whole thing if you want. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take it note by note. And when we're all done, I'm going to turn on the backing track and we're going to play along together. So first off, let's do the first one note. It's a half note, so it's going to get 2 clicks. B flat. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, let's do the first 2 notes. B flat, 1, 2, ready. Now, if you find that your notes don't start as cleanly as mine do, go check the mirror, maybe the bathroom mirror, or maybe if you have a handheld mirror or a wall mirror, somewhere where you can have room for your slide and you can see your face while you're tonguing, and make sure you're not going like or anything like that when you're tonguing. It should just look like this. Do, do. Right, so if it goes when you tongue, then you got to use less motion and maybe try it with just the mouthpiece only, or maybe free buzz. Tongue and free buzz. All right, we did 2 notes. Let's do 3 notes. B flat, C. 1, 2, 3. All right, B flat, C, D. 4 notes. 1, 2, 3. All right, 5 notes. B flat, C, D, and squiggly line is a quarter rest. A rest is not nothing, so you have to give it time value, so it's 1 full beat of silence. B flat, C, D, rest, D. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do 2 more. So we'll go, we're going to add 1, and then we'll add another one. B flat, C, D, rest, D, rest, C. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go to the B flat this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes. B flat, C, D, rest, C, B flat. We'll go that far. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to let you do the next 1, 2, 3, 4 notes on your own to the halfway point. This book, here, I'll mark it in the halfway point. I was going to say the clarinet book I had up a moment ago had the halfway point marked. So go up that far, where I've marked the halfway point. Pause the video, and you work those notes out, and then we'll play it together. Okay, we're back. Or you didn't pause the video, one or the other. Let's go ahead and play those first 4 measures together. They go like this. B flat, B flat, C, D, rest, D, rest, C, B flat, C, D, B flat, rest, B flat. 1, 2, ready. Alright, at this point, what I want to do is I want to get to where we can play the whole thing together. And so you've got a few more notes to work out. If you want to pause this video or if you want to set this video aside and come back to it, I'm looking down at my clock. It's about the 10:30 mark. Go ahead and do that. And then come back to it and we'll do the play along. All right, we're back. I hope you had a great rest last night or a great 5-minute pause, whatever you had. We're going to play this thing together. The first time, I'm going to go over the notes and slide positions, and the second time we'll play it. Here we go.
Number 18, Down by the Station. 1, 2, ready, play.
B flat, C, D, rest, D, rest, C, B flat, C, D, B flat, rest, B flat, rest, B flat, B flat, C, D, 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 rest, C, rest, C, D, B flat. Let's play it.
1, 2, ready, play.